Hi, Mohammed. How are you? Yes,
Yeah, all good. What's the time there?
very good. Do you have a good return?
Okay, just generally, now the participations are less in school.
Yes.
So that's why like I start late and wait for others to join in the
Ah,
regular meeting. Yeah.
okay. I think as it's very late here. It's 2 p.m. 30 in the morning,
Ah,
but
okay.
but I need your help because I need to solve something very quickly. But
Okay.
I'm very blocked. So maybe you can help me.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, I share my screen. Um,
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
allow
it's
you to
very.
share the screen. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's very easy, Mohammed. So maybe
Yeah, sure, sure,
you
sure.
can explain.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, I share. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, is I have a different scenarios.
Okay.
Oh, I need to go. And so the goal is to automate the message, the DMs, because the community is a little bit grow geworden, so a little bit big. So we
Mm,
receive a lot of DMs, uh, conversations about where can I find the modules, what can I do, or what am I feeling, because they are
mm,
Latinos, so they explain you that I'm very happy or I'm very
mm.
sad or I don't know. So I make this flow here. Actually, they look for a new message,
Okay.
then they create a channel,
Okay.
then I get the message they write, and then I have a document with different possible answers. So the ChatGPT look in the document for possible answers about
Mm.
the question, and then answer the
Yeah, give
the
a
message.
reply. Yeah.
But the problem is we have two problems. The first problem is they don't see the historial, you know? So the user can maybe write two message or a three message very fast, and they don't see the historial, what the for example,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
write, I want to see YouTube. Then another message, can you help me to tell me where I can find? And then in the last message, I'm very desperate. Please help me very fast. You know, so they need to look the three messages to have to get the content. But right now they get the last message.
Got it.
And you get it. So I
Yeah.
need your help for that. Maybe you can help me.
So there are multiple ways. So one way is like you have to use some data store or something, but the
Mhm.
best way is go with AI agent. So
Okay.
I'll just give me control. I'll just show you so you
Yeah.
can easily do later.
Yeah.
So did I get control? Okay. Okay. So what is happening is if you configure an AI agent in Make. There's a
Mm-hmm.
agent, run an agent. So this module will replace with run an agent. Okay. And here it's the same thing, like you can pass. So here there is a thread ID.
Yeah.
And what will happen, the thread ID, say for example, I go to the configuration. So I can create this agent. I create an agent. So say for example, it's OpenAI or whatever the model, you select a model. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving some random things now for now.
Mm-hmm.
Just, but I just want to show you the feature. So the
Mm-hmm.
same prompt, whatever you're doing, you can configure in system prompt, everything. But in
Mm-hmm.
agent settings, you can see here maximum number of agent runs in thread history up to last 10 messages, 20 messages of that user will be stored in the agent.
Mm-hmm.
So this option, agent setting option, is good, where you can say store last 10 messages of that particular user, or 20 messages of that user. So in the scenario, if I come back, can you go back to the scenario?
Yeah.
Hello?
That's what this here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here the thread ID, you can pass the ID of the user or email. So the or name or this user ID. So this user ID, when you create and configure that agent, then just let me show you. For example, let me refresh. Yeah, so when you configure,
Mm-hmm.
when you configure this agent test or whatever, because you already mentioned store up to 10 or 20 messages, and you pass their thread ID, this unique ID. So any unique ID like their user ID or name. So this will
Mm-hmm.
store their old messages, and then you can configure a normal message or things like OpenAI in this prompt. That's it. So that should solve your issue.
Okay, that means this module from OpenAI is now to be here.
Instead of OpenAI, use agent, and agent
Agent.
has the option to
Okay.
provide a thread ID to get their last messages using user ID. And in the settings, you have to configure the number of history messages that should keep in
Mhm.
memory.
On here, I need to put only the system prompt, or I need to get a tool. I
Uh,
need to
so,
configure a
so
tool.
here it will be the system prompt, general prompt, who you are, what you're going to intend, and let me see if you can provide here. Okay, and then on the file, you can already one time there is an option like for agent. Let me show you. There is a module to pass the file. I think you are mapping the file here, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
only the
Yes.
test content. Okay. So you are passing the test content from here. This is a hard-coded file. So that is one time. You don't have to do every time, because in Make AI agent, there is a something like create agent contest file, create agent
Mm-hmm.
contest. So you can train them. So you can create an agent contest file, either file or the test you can pass to that agent. So agent have the data in their memory, contest name and the contest test. This will be one-time action. So it has
On the
already that in the memory.
in context is going to have the
The,
that the
the data from the Google Doc, yeah.
backup from Google.
This is
Okay.
one-time action. You don't have to keep every time the scenario, one-time push, then delete it.
Okay.
So the
And
memory
then.
will be there. You don't, then you can delete this
Mm-hmm.
module after pushing, and it will have that memory. So it's simple. Like what I'm saying is, like, you connect this for one time, like I'm just showing you.
Mm-hmm.
So one time we are pushing that contest doc or something, and then
Mm-hmm.
the test content you are pushing, so it will push to that memory. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now you train this, it will just push the data. Yeah, so now you can delete it. You don't need this module. So you already trained that agent with your document detail. So
Mm-hmm.
now it is fine. Like you can even delete, you don't even need this. You can delete it later. So
Mm-hmm.
finally it will be like no OpenAI, no this, only one Make AI agent. Clear?
Okay. On the other agent with the document, I need to put here in this agent or where?
Yeah, so the prompt, whatever the prompt, general system prompt, you have to
Mm-hmm.
copy over here in the agent system prompt, everything. Or you can
Mm-hmm.
attach the same file. Already I pushed that file, it will be shown here maybe. So let me see. Yeah, see that document already here, contest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So things will be here, document, and then agent setting 10 and system prompt, that's it. And then just connect your Make
Okay.
AI agent. That's it. So that should solve your issue.
Great. On the
You have the
trigger,
memory.
how I configure it because
Uh,
perfect. Understand on how.
It will
Mm-hmm.
come like this. This will go off, this will go off, and only these two will come in picture. Yeah.
Perfect. On there is the result from an agent, the response. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And how I'll configure the trigger in the watch message on then how do you say the how many also how many time they need to run. So how I configure do you know what I mean here? How I configure it here
Yeah.
um, on how I configure it here when to because I need to for example I write hello hello Jahar, how are you? And then next message, I need your help because I need to make a flow. And then third message, can you help me please? and I need to wait and window time. You know what I mean? I need to wait that the client so write this message maybe 2 minutes and to see okay in 2 minutes is no more coming.
Yeah, I
Then
understood.
I run.
So in that case, if we are waiting 15 minutes, we get multiple messages of same user. So we have to use something like array aggregator. So I'll just show you. Say for
Mm-hmm.
example, we use array aggregator, and now we group it. Say there's advanced settings. We group by user ID, same ID, multiple user. This
Mm-hmm.
by user ID, and then combine their all the options. Okay. So in
Okay.
this case, we group everyone by user ID, and then by user, we have their combined message. Say this, we have this user ID as the
Mm-hmm.
key. That will be the key, or here also we'll get the user ID. So key will be the user ID, or I can use from the user also the user ID. That is fine. And now I have their multiple messages. So what I can do, it's an array. So if there are multiple messages, I can use an iterator, and
Mm-hmm.
then I can use an array test aggregator to get combine their messages. So
Ah,
all
the
the
old message.
messages will be combined together using this iterator, and there is a message. So first we have to run up to this stage to get the data. So I'm just running. Shall I run it for now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I run? Shall I
Yeah.
run? Okay. So here, if you see, there are five, one, two, three, four data, four users. We get
Mm-hmm.
four users, and this one message, this one message, one, and this will connect to this, and we'll map the array. This is the array, and from the array we map the test data. So their message. So whatever the message that comes, like where is the message? Yeah,
Ah,
contact.
they here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that should campaign. So let me run this 1 second. Okay, we are getting one error in one of the chat channel. Not a member. Okay, it's not a member. Maybe I'll add a error handler. Ignore for that user. Okay. Okay, so we got this. Now nothing is there. I'm sending you two messages. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I cannot send actually because I'm not a member of your community. That will not work. You have any second account? I mean, in same second user, you can try
Yes, I
two
can. I can.
messages. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, give me a minute. So I go
Yeah,
to
sure.
the other commute here. So I can go here and I can write and I make a text. Huh?
Yeah.
For example.
Okay. Let's go to make. So now if I run this, okay, 1 second. I'm just getting only one message. Is there any limit? No. I got only one message. Thank you. Let me see.
Mhm.
Okay, we are not getting all the messages.
Mm-hmm. I take it only the last one. But do
Yeah,
you see here number of unread? There are three. So they get how many?
where is number of three?
Uh, uh, right there. Yeah, there.
Oh, yeah, but that only the last one is coming.
Yes, that was my
Of
problem
under
because.
three. Okay, this one I need to check if there is any
Mhm.
extra module, but this is the idea. Almost we are done, but this one I need to check.
Okay.
So now we are getting only the last one. I think it shows number of 100 messages is 3, but it is not showing all the messages, only last messages in
Yeah.
the output. Because this is last message. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
name is last message. We need last message ID. Okay. We are not getting complete message ID.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you
Last.
can check it with you guys
Yeah,
or with you.
I'll check. Yeah.
And when you check,
So,
when you send me a loom or something, that's going to be
yeah,
great.
first I'll this will take maybe some time. I will check if there is any extra module
Yeah.
because this is something like related to complete messages. Watch for message. We have list messages we have, but this is different. List messages is different, I think. Last message, no, this is just list message.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not the module. Okay. So I'll check on this. This is a good
Yep.
thing because this
Perfect.
message is last message, not whole
Yeah.
message, right?
Not all
So
men,
we need
right?
all the 100 messages. Yeah.
Right.
This
That's
I'll
it.
check. But otherwise, if done, then they should go in this route. That so we'll check. I'll check the remaining and let you
Mm-hmm.
know. Yeah. I'll just
Great.
put this in my point. Yeah.
Mohammed, thank you so much. You are
Yeah.
the
Thank
best.
you. So otherwise, all good,
And
right?
yes, it's so good, and this is the solution I need. And I want to talk to you maybe later on because we are working in a new project, and we want to make a consultant like a consultant company for Latin America,
Okay.
and we want to offer solutions in with Make or with
N8 and make, right?
Anchor, right,
Yeah.
for the companies. So I, I I need to talk to you about
Sure,
that,
sure.
especially but because we already talked in Munich. So
Yeah.
um, I have your presence, so I don't
Sure, sure.
forget you. So I got it you.
Sure.
So thank you so much. So
Thank you.
please let me know when you have it. And yes, I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Alberto. Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
have a nice day, and I go to sleep right now again.
Thank you. Thank you, Alberto. Yeah.
Thank you, ciao.
Yeah. Hi, Torian. You are the hello. Hi, Torian. Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you, yeah, but it's gone.
Ah,
I
okay,
think it's
okay.
gone.
Yeah, Alberto. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. See
Yeah.
you.
Bye. Yeah. Hi, Torian. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah. All good.
Fantastic. I was interested in what I saw on the page, which was a scenario with school, because I always wonder how to set up a scenario to whereas when people ask me a question on school and it automatically responds to them. Is that possible?
Yeah. Yeah, it is possible. So we have we have a school automation app. I think you would have installed or you didn't explore it yet. How is that?
You said, have I used it before?
Yeah.
I have set it up before. Um, I'm trying to think what happened when I was using it, but I think I was getting confused because of the automation when somebody actually asks me a question. Well, asks it a question. So when you had that scenario up, it looks like you have figured out how to do it to whereas it asks you if somebody asks me a question and I can use OpenAI to actually answer the question instead
Yeah,
of me
that's
going, is
that's the same thing of what we discussed with Alberto right now. So
okay.
The watch for message.
I came in late. I came in late, so I didn't see that part. But
Makes sense, makes sense. So let me share my screen if it's fine. So like
okay.
you run a school community, you own a school.
Yeah, but I have it under a it's under NIM Pain. NIM Pain.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the one I pay under. But this is my actual me. I have a AI character, and that's what I use on the under your guys' thing. But I pay the $50 a month or whatever. But I
Oh,
just
okay.
paid it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I've used it before. But I would like to see how you guys have it set up because it seems like you have a pretty good automation with it. Because I haven't even I set it up before, then I stopped it, and I'm about to set it up again for a new school. So
Makes sense, yeah. So let me share my screen. I'll just show you.
okay.
So if you see my screen, over
Right.
here, like say if I click create a new scenario. So we have school module over here. So you can see watch for messages. So
Okay.
this module will watch the messages, whatever we have
Mhm.
based on the connection. So let me see if I have an active connection.
Cool.
Not this. If or I need to make a connection. Uh, okay. So just this module will watch for the messages. This is the same doubt Alberto was asking. He is part of a big school community. So the
Right.
what he does is from there, we go watch for messages, and then there is a option that's where you would have confused. Create a chat channel. If we have to reply anything to a person, we
Okay.
have to use create a chat channel. So we have to select the community. So this is the community, say for example, and then we have to map the remaining like user ID that comes from here, this module, user ID. So say for
Okay.
example, I have the user ID, so it will create a chat channel, and then I need to reply with OpenAI or whatever I need to put the OpenAI module, generate a response, whatever, and I
Mhm.
think that you can take care. And then there is a module, send a message. So with send a message, you can pass the channel ID, like there is a channel ID created using create a chat channel. So I
Okay.
need to pass this. That's where you would have confused. So once I just let me reopen that. Okay, I'm not getting output until I run this. So I need to run this a moment. Say for example, let me run this.
When the person asks the question, it pulls their ID and you create a chat channel with it. Is that
Exactly,
what it is?
exactly. Say for example, I just create the chat channel, and then I'll get the chat ID as an output. This ID will go over here.
Okay.
Let me cancel and reopen. Okay, so here is here is the ID. So we'll get create a chat channel, then the
Mhm.
ID, and then the content. Yeah. So say for
Okay.
example, I create a chat ID. Say for example, not sure what exactly. What is your user ID? Any idea?
NIM right there. NIM Pain. Yeah.
Okay, name pane. Okay. So I just run this. I create a channel ID. All right. So let me try this channel ID, and then let me test this. So it would have sent a message to you. See,
Okay.
this is the account.
Yes. Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So will it know the last conversation that we had? Is that what it's doing or?
So right now that's not available. Like for each
Oh,
message,
okay.
you have to store using either AI agent. That's what I mentioned. The last person, Alberto. So with AI agent, or even you can use thread ID. So say for example, if you are going with this module, or AI agent is always good because AI agent has this function Like say for example, you go with make AI agent,
Okay.
go and run an agent. Here you have
Oh, an agent.
agent.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Thread
okay.
ID, there's an option thread ID. So you can put the thread ID as the user's unique ID or email, anyone. So what will happen
Okay.
if you put user ID or say for example, it's user ID you're going to put. Under this user, we can configure an agent. Say
Mm,
that agent will have a lot of history memory under the agent setting. So you can create an agent and say for example, I'm selecting one model and then
okay.
1 second, I'm just saving this. And here under agent settings, you can put the memory number of agent runs in thread history it has to store.
Okay.
So
And the
that
other question I saw, I was thinking, I saw you had an array. Is that so that you could talk to multiple people at one time, or I saw an array
Yeah,
in
so
yours?
that was I was talking about how we can aggregate the data. Say for example, there are multiple messages coming, and I was just explaining how we can group the data. So how we should group it. Say for example, like just a second, getting a screen issue. I'm sharing again. Say for
Okay.
example, like I have multiple messages coming in, and then I
Right.
was explaining to Alberto like there's an array aggregator. You can aggregate the data. Say for example, if multiple messages come at different time, and I run
Right.
this maybe 1 hour or every 1 hour. Say for example. So if I run every 1 hour, in that case, what
Mm,
will happen? I'll aggregate this by the user ID of that person. So for that particular user, we get all the data combined in an array as a group, and I have it like a kind of groups. It will be in multiple groups. So I'll get
okay.
aggregated for all the messages, and then I can again iterate it using iterator, that array. And from the array, then I can use test aggregator. There's an aggregator, test aggregator, or I just combine the iterator and get all the message. So there is a message, last
Mm,
message will be there. So that variable is not seen now or until we run it. So I'll store the last message together, and this will have the combined message. That was the idea.
gotcha. And if I do a search for all of your tutorials that you have for school, I can do that inside of the group, right? And find the ones that you made specifically for school.
Yeah, sure. So, not everything would be there, but we have a dedicated support over here. So we have a couple of, admins who are there, like Shirin, Ashia, etc. So just if you can put a post, that would be great. So we are providing for any questions it has been asked as a doubt, something, then
Okay.
we are answering with the Loom videos. So that's the best part. So we answer with solutions and Loom videos. So our team is keep monitoring this and
Okay.
answering that. Say for example, there is a UGC video, something happening. So we give the answer, what is the prompt to be tried, or there is some question related, specific question where we provide, let me show you, like we'll provide the Loom videos solution. See, please check out the Loom here. So we give the video explanation.
Okay.
So you can
Well, that was
feel free to
all.
put a
Yeah.
post, engage in the community,
Yeah.
so we'll provide the solution for you. Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right. Anything else,
Appreciate you.
Corinne?
That was it. Appreciate you for help.
Okay. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Take
Have a good rest of the evening. Yeah.
You too. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.